Hello, welcome to yet another edition of Alex Fixes. This is 3 in 3 weeks, I think, so we're doing pretty good here at the Plex. This time we have a Traxxas XRT where we've broken the front bulkhead, and he did a pretty good number on it. So I've never actually taken apart an XRT, let alone an X-Maxx, this deep before. I've fixed like A-arms and stuff, but never had to do any of this. So this is going to be kind of new, something I've never actually done. And I just want to share that with you. Yeah, should be a good time. So a little bit of time lapse, but we'll talk through the important stuff and get there. So let's get going. Okay, first thing we're going to do is take the tires off just to make it easier to handle this thing, and then we'll have to dig out all these screws and get the front clip off. So shouldn't take too long. Okay, it looks like the front clip is almost off. You're gonna have to take, it looks like you're gonna have to take the steering apart here. Is it a 2.5 or is it a 2.0? Is that even a screw? Which hopefully I have access to somewhere. So just to be able to get to that screw, I think I'm going to take this bottom plate all the way off too. I was going to see if I can get away with not doing that, but it's only a couple screws and it won't take that long. See that right there? Got to get rid of that, and then this whole thing should come off. It's actually kind of nice. Like, you see a project like this and you're thinking, oh no, look what I broke and this is going to take forever, but Traxxas actually designed their latest batch of cars starting with basically the slash 4x4, you know, to be pretty darn easy to work on. Look at that. So now we're going to set this aside. And we'll fix our major mess up right there. Okay. And then I can see more in there, so you kind of have to, you definitely have to dissect the front end of this truck for sure. My advice would be not to break one, but if you do, we're kind of figuring this out together here. The more that we unbury, the more we find the pieces that we actually need to take apart. You are going to have a lot of screws, so I suggest that if you don't trust yourself with figuring out what goes where and what goes with what, kind of start little piles, or even mark them, even mark everything down. So these two right here are going to hold the top piece of the transmission case to the bottom bulkhead, which we actually broke both, I think, so both of those will need to be replaced, but this should allow us to get this out of there. There we go. So again, I've never taken one of these apart before, so we're kind of learning how to do this together. Then we'll see if we need to get any more parts. There we go. That's what we needed right there. Okay. I think just for good measure, I'm going to take the shocks off too. So this piece is actually good. That's going to go into our good pile. This piece is bad. See, there's two more. Look at that. Got to keep going. Whew. Okay. Go. That piece is also broken, so I think we're gonna have to get in one of those as well. Oh. 2 more of the never-ending screws. That's why this wasn't coming off. That piece is broke too. So, okay. Look at that. That's hardcore right there. All right, we've got ourselves... I grabbed this for him because I saw that this was broken. This is... where's my thing at? There we go. Traxxas 7780. But then... you can see that right there. Also is busted. And so, that's 7720 X. X. So, we're going to add these to this, and we're just going to start putting it back together now. Hard part's mainly over. All right, if you haven't noticed by now, this stupid hinge pin is not going in all the way. So I tried it from the back and I tried it from the front, and I cannot get it to line up. It's not bent. It's just these might be bent, which is... So I instead of going through this way, I tried it from the back. I'm going to keep working at it because I can see it. The reason why I did it from the back is I can see it and I can get it closer to it. So, yeah, anyways. I'll get it. Hey Tim, can you help me for a second? What you got? I need you to whack that.
Okay.
Not right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm just trying to get leverage in here. If I can just push it. Okay.
You're not gonna be able to push it.
Okay.
This is.
Try to keep it straight.
Hold on. I gotta move this. And now I need it to go
right
in. Oh, there it is. It's coming through. Look at that. Got it.
There.
Okay. Beautiful.
Done.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was starting to tick me off. Okay, we got it, but we needed 2 people because you had to like stretch it. But it's a good thing I did it from the back because then I could see it. And All right, so we had to get one more part that was kind of out of view when I diagnosed it the first time, and that's this plate. What do they call it? Mount tie bar front. Tie bar mount. So that was broken underneath of it. So 7716 is the part number, and then we should be ready to get this thing just pretty much back together. So really wasn't that bad. Just the hardest part about this whole thing is just dissecting the layers. So this, then this, to get to all the screws that needed to get done to take everything apart. And since I'd actually never done that before, it's definitely kind of a learning experience. It's definitely a lot easier just to take off the shocks and the wheels and everything, just to be able to get to everything in a timely fashion. So yeah, let's get this done. Okay, we're ready to put the two sides together. That's pretty cool that they have the bearing there to hold on to the steering post so that doesn't flex at all. That's pretty neat. All these years, I don't think I've ever actually taken one of these apart. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. All right, big ones go to the outside, so 4x30s, 4x25s, and then your 4x16s go here, 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 and here, and then we'll flip it over, and that should complete our build here. Okay. Put the wheels back on, and then we'll go give it a shot.